Hey YouTube, what's good? It's your girl KYP561. I'm coming to you today for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. First, I would just like to start out by saying thank you to everyone that stopped by on my first review from last week. Everyone that left comments, everyone that liked the video, everyone that subscribed to the channel. I do just want to say thank you and I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the channel and hopefully tell a friend. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. Like I said, we're talking about the Housewives and that bullshit that they had going on last night, because it was a lot of it. I want to try and get through the majority of it as fast as I can, and just talk about the things that really stood out to me, which was really only like two things. First of all, we started out with Claudia going to the podiatrist. She wants to try and see what she can get done about those crunchy ass feet of hers. Y'all seen the feet, so hopefully we all agree that something needs to be done about them damn feet. I don't know why she's just waiting to do something about it. However, that's where we at with that. So anyway, she invites Kenya to go with her. They're talking to the doctor, and he's basically telling her how the procedure will go and that type of thing. But he did tell her that she would not be healed. Her feet would not be healed. She would have to wear like the big that big boot shoe. Actually, she had to wear two of them, and she was like, "Oh no, that's not gonna work because I'm going to Puerto Rico, so that shit ain't gonna happen." So Kenya made her little jokes about it. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because those feet are atrocious, but whatever, just get something done to the shit. I don't know what to tell you about that. So then we have Candy meeting up with Demetria, basically for Candy to try to wiggle her way out of her part in how that shit went down at the party with old girl telling the chick Goshay telling Demetria that she had dated Roger. I'm gonna call him Roger, okay? Because that Roger Bob shit, I don't like it. So I'm just gonna call him Roger. All right. So anyway, Candy is basically telling her that she was not aware that Goshay was gonna say that at that point in time, that wasn't her intentions to have that to happen there, and that type of thing or whatever, just some bullshit. Because like I said, Candy, I recognize a bitch like you because I myself have been a bitch like you as far as when it comes to trying to get some shit out. Candy, like I said, you're not fooling me with that one. So anyway, but Demetria was willing to forget about it because in Demetria's mind, let me go ahead and play nice with this bitch because I can actually get something from this motherfucker. Like, I can't get nothing from the mother hole, so I can actually get something from this motherfucker. So let me just go ahead and just squash this shit with her so I can throw it out there that I actually want to work with her. Because, Candy, I'm not going to take it away from her as far as her ability to write songs, and push out a hit here or there. You know what I'm saying? So, it would make sense that by Demetria wanted to be in the music business, it would make sense that she would at least want to have someone that has connections. If she's not working with her directly, at least someone that has the connections that can help her advance in her singing career or whatever. So Candy goes on to tell her that she's really not comfortable working with people that she considers friends or someone that's in her circle because the shit that's happened to her in the past. She did that song for Kim. Kim made a cute little coin off of it, but she didn't feel the need to offer Candy not one red damn dime. I just thought that was really fucked up, but whatever. And then she also worked with Lawrence, and I don't really know what happened with that because Lawrence actually could sing. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I'm thinking that it may have been, some money issues or something going on with the contract. I'm not sure because, they never said anything about it. And if you watch them, like when they do scenes together, it's almost like they don't even know each other. So I really want to know what happened with that. So they move on from that or whatever, and Demetria goes on to tell Candy that she did speak to Roger Bob about it, whatever, and some bullshit going on with that. So anyway, They move on again, and then Candy was like, well, I just wanted to meet up with you to apologize or whatever. And so Demetria was like, child, I ain't worried about that, whatever. I got me some, at least I got my lipstick or whatever. So, of course, that opens up the door to Candy to talk about her favorite subject, which is sex, mainly head, okay? Candy, I don't know what it is about you with giving head. I mean, in my opinion, they should be calling you the head doctor instead of Phaedra, because, you just always own that, and personally, I do feel that there is a need for, vibrators and things like that, but, in my opinion, using them and in addition to my actual man, that's crazy to me. And I really don't know any man, none of the men that I know, they not really gonna be too open to having additional penis in the bed with them, regardless on if it's plastic or, whatever that shit's made of. I mean, I ain't saying, but I'm just saying that shit's a little suspect to me. But, I guess to each his own. So anyway, we got Cynthia at her agency, and she's talking to some people. They look like they having like a little round table discussion, and from what I gather from the conversation, it's either she was trying to figure out a way to get more people enrolled in the Bailey agency, as well as how to keep the people that they have, I guess, on the roster, how to keep them enrolled in the Bailey agency. Now, I'm not from Atlanta. I'm a Florida girl. However, I have heard that, the Bailey agency is kind of like full of shit, and they're taking these people's money, and, they really not doing anything for the people that are enrolled. Now, my daughter, when she was maybe like 13 or 14 years old, she was accepted into a modeling school. And, of course, you had to pay for the modeling school, but in return, they would send you on auditions and things like that for commercials, catalogs, runway shows, things like that. However, once you go to the auditions are at no cost. But if your child is chosen for one of these jobs, then yes, that's where the money comes in. And in the beginning, they don't explain that to you. So if you're not in a place financially to where you can dish out thousands and thousands of dollars upon request, then of course the next thing that you're most likely going to do is you're going to drop out, because you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say that the Bailey agency is full of shit, but that might be what one of the issues are, because from looking at the people that were coming to that she talked to, I guess when she was doing the audition or whatever, to see who she was going to accept, those people, they just look like regular round the way working people or children that come from working class families. I really didn't see anybody in there that looked like they came from any old money. You know what I'm saying? So that might be part of the problem. So anyway, they have a conversation, and then Kenya comes in, and she's really there to meet with Cynthia's head assistant, because she's looking for an assistant. As you saw on previous episodes, she's trying to get back into modeling, and she still has her production companies and things like that. So she was looking for office space. I kind of thought that Brandon was her assistant. At least that's how he was introduced on the show, as being her assistant. But she's looking for an assistant, so I don't know what's up with that. Maybe Brandon got a promotion. I don't know, child. So they're talking about that, and this and that and blah blah. And so after that conversation ends, of course, they have to talk about Nene and the bullshit that she pulled at the party or whatever. And Kenya was basically saying that she ain't going to be kissing nobody's ass. And I don't blame her. And actually, I don't think that any of you ladies should be really kissing anybody's ass, especially for a friendship. Because, all of you ladies are independent. You have, your own lives and responsibilities and things like that. So, I mean, fuck a friend, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, friends are nice to have, but I don't feel like I have to chase a bitch to be their motherfucking friend. So, if that's what you're looking for, then you just go ahead and miss me with that shit. So then we have Nene and Nene's on the phone with Phaedra. And when the hell did Nene and Phaedra become such good friends? I mean, the way that Nene used to shade the shit out of Phaedra, bitch, I would never talk to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, first she tried to say she didn't even know who the fuck Phaedra was, okay? And then, you know, she tried to make it seem like, you know, Phaedra was just pretty much trying to jump on her bandwagon. You know, she calls her Phaedra. You know, she has called her the head doctor. You know, and bitch, you done this shit on TV. This ain't no shit you done did behind the scenes. This is some shit that you done did on TV. So I'm looking at both of y'all motherfuckers some type of way because Nene, bitch, you know, it seemed to me like you hard up for a friend. And Phaedra, I'm starting to look at you the same way because what reason do you have to be Nene's friend? Even if you could forget about the shit that she said, which you really can't forget about it because the shit's on TV, it's on DVD. You know, anybody could go on YouTube or whatever and look the shit up. But if I were you, if I choose to get over that, bitch, me and you ain't gonna never be friends. You ain't gonna have my phone number, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll tape with you for the sake of this show. But as far as us carrying on this old fake ass friendship, I ain't here for it. So anyway, Nene and Phaedra are on the phone with each other. They're supposed to be meeting up with Demetria at the studio or whatever. For what? I don't know. Maybe they said why, but I don't know. I was still trying to figure out when the hell Nene and Phaedra became homies. So anyway, Nene gets there first. And Demetria is in the booth and she's singing one of her songs or whatever. It sounds pretty good. And so Nene, surprisingly enough, she didn't throw any shade at the vocals. You know, she kind of was like, you know, it's pleasant to know that this motherfucker really can't sing because, you know, I done heard a lot of motherfuckers say that they can sing and it ain't what it's cracked up to be. So, you know, it's good to see that she actually does have a voice. So, okay, so Nene didn't shade her on that. So once Demetria comes out of the booth, you know, Nene basically tells her, you know, that she really felt bad for her at the little thing or whatever, the Candace little shindig. She felt bad for her and she really wished that she would not have, you know, walked the way that she did. And I agree with Nene on that, you know. But then it seems like as soon as Phaedra got there, that's when the shade started to take place. And it seems like Nene to me, she enjoys bullshit more than she enjoys genuine conversation, or you know what I'm saying, just some laid back type of shit. Nene is here for the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and that was clear on this particular episode, because when Phaedra came in with her bullshit, I don't know if that bitch had just got into it with Apollo and just want to come in here and take that shit out on Demetria, because Demetria hasn't done anything to Phaedra that we've seen for her to be acting that way towards her. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me like Demetria is trying to be, you know, cordial to all of the ladies. You know what I'm saying? But that Phaedra, she just got some shit with her. I don't know what it is. So Nene's still talking in her confessional with this damn cap on, that damn wig cap. She insists on doing it, y'all. She just insists on doing it. I don't know why she can't talk production, since she claims that she's so up there. You know, she actually can make some decisions. Why the fuck can't she decide to go to production and tell them, listen, cut this shit out with this hair? You know, I can't do it anymore. Like, why won't she do it? I don't know. But I guess, you know, it's getting the people talking, honey, because I sure be looking like, bitch, you still got this motherfucking hair on. Like, just fuck what I say. You know, you just gonna keep this damn hair on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fuck what I got to say about the shit. But anyway, so then she goes on to tell the ladies that she confronted Roger Bob about, you know, the little shit with Gaucher. And he goes on to tell her that he was messing around with Gaucher when him and her were on a break. Alright, listen, y'all, I'm not here for that on and off again shit. I'm not gonna be in an on and off again relationship with damn bitch for 8 years, okay? I'm gonna give your ass one time for us to be off, okay? And then if we get back on and that shit don't work out, ain't gonna be no more motherfucking off. You know what I'm saying, bitch? The shit just ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will never give anybody the opportunity to just take breaks whenever they feel the need, like they want to fuck around. Because to me, that's what on and off again means. You know what I'm saying? And it's mainly done by men, because when men feel like they want to fuck around, basically, that's when they pull that on and off shit, because then they can easily come back to you and say, well, we weren't together at that time. Bitch, if we was together this week and a week goes by before we together again, bitch, we was still together. I don't give a fuck nothing about what you talking about. And then I'm like, okay, well, with this on again, off and on shit, what the fuck does that mean? Why are you off? You know what I'm saying? Like, what causes the off? You know, what causes the off? Because if you're saying to me, you know, we wanted to take some time apart to, you know, evaluate our relationship or whatever and see if this is really what we wanted. Okay, if you want me to accept that, where does bitch come from? Where does dude come from? Where does motherfucking baby come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you want to come to me talking about, oh, well, we weren't together then, or you told me you didn't want to be with me no more, or I thought we weren't going to get back together this time, blah, blah, blah. No, sir, that's some bullshit. Okay, that's some bullshit. So I think that women that accept that shit, they accept it to keep the egg off their face. But bitch, you still got the egg on your face because you took the nigga back. I'm just saying, moving right along. So you have Phaedra just going in on these questions with Demetria. You know, like, you know, well, what made you want to start singing? You know, at your age, you should have been doing this, you know, when you was younger or whatever. And Demetria was like, well, for one, singing is something that I've always wanted to do. And you know, nobody, listen, everybody don't want to be fucking Beyonce, okay? Everybody does not want to be Beyonce. If you have a dream of being a singer, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's something that you want to be for like the rest of your life. Like, you're not trying to be a legend or an icon, as they call it. Maybe she just wants to have the opportunity to make one record and make it national, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, or maybe just a single on the radio. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what her dream is. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she kind of alluded to the fact that she played the crackhead in House of Pain. Fucking Phaedra go tell my, well, did you really smoke crack? Bitch, do you fucking smoke crack? Like, what the fuck kind of question is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you just being stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just being fucking stupid. So, you know, Demetria is feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but she don't really say nothing about it at that point in time. So anyway, the cameras show us everybody arriving in Puerto Rico. Everybody arriving in Puerto Rico. And you have Demetria, Portia, and Candy. They arrive there first. And they go and they meet with the person in charge, you know, to get their keys and all this type of stuff. And the lady was like, well, we upgraded 2 of the rooms. So, of course, it would only make sense that Demetria would get her first pick of the upgraded room. And then they flipped the coin for who would get the second room, in which Portia ended up with the second upgraded room. So, you know, they all go in their rooms or whatever. They put their shit up in their rooms. And then they go on the rooftop. So while they on the rooftop, Demetria kind of brings up the fact that, you know, she's kind of enjoying all of the ladies or whatever, but she can't get a read on Phaedra because she doesn't know if Phaedra is shading her or, you know, what the issue is. Candy, which is supposed to be Phaedra's BFF, she goes on to tell her, well, you know, that's just how she is. And, you know, sometimes, you know, Phaedra will say something and then you'll be like, you know, did she just read me or whatever? And then, you know, Portia, she kind of like said the same thing. So basically what I got out of that was they was telling Demetria to just dismiss that because that's just how Phaedra is. Nah, bitch, fuck that. Okay. You're not, I will never dismiss anything and a bitch is coming for me. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I will never say, oh, well, I ain't gonna say nothing, child. That's just how she is. No, fuck that. That's just how you are, and this is just how the fuck I am. You're not gonna just say what the fuck you want to say to me, and I don't have anything to say about it if I'm feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So when the other ladies got there, Cynthia, Claudia, and Kenya, when they got there, I guess the butler or whoever, he came and he let Demetria know that some more of her guests had arrived. So she went to go, and make sure they got into their rooms and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And she kind of had the same conversation with them that she did with Portia and Candy. And response was totally different from these ladies. Kenya basically was like, listen, of everybody, I know this motherfucker, okay? And if you don't stop that bitch in her tracks, she gonna keep motherfucking going. And I agree. Stop a bitch in their tracks. If you say, listen, if somebody says some shit to me, and I'll just be like, probably this bitch crazy, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But bitch, if I feel some type of way about it, if I feel some type of way about what you said, yeah, bitch, you're gonna hear from me about it. You know what I'm saying? I will never dismiss some shit because that's how she is. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no that's how the fuck she is, bitch. That's how the fuck I am. Because you're not gonna continue to come at me like that. If I let you slide with this shit, next time it's gonna be something bigger. Next time it's gonna be something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, stop. I ain't here for that shit. That's some bullshit right there. So finally, Nene and Phaedra show up, and it looks like they may have gotten there that night, because I'm almost pretty sure that it was nighttime outside when they got there. And they're in the car and they talking, and Nene with her bullshit, child, I just hope the hotel clean, child. I just hope, you know what I'm saying, and 5-star and this and that. Bitch, you ain't no 5-star bitch. Regardless of what you may think, you're not a 5-star bitch, Nene. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a 5-star bitch. And so then Phaedra was like, until she starts selling out Madison Square Garden, and unless you open it up for Mariah, or you going on before Beyonce. Phaedra, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you even talking about, bitch? First of all, this woman was kind enough to invite you whores here, okay? And you all have done nothing. Well, at least y'all motherfuckers ain't did nothing but just talk shit the whole time. Nene, you even said that this your first time being in Puerto Rico, bitch. All the more reason why I know you ain't no 5-star bitch, because it seems to me like the only time your ass get to go on a motherfucking trip outside of the United States is when you on this damn show. Okay, because I could have sworn that when you went to Africa, that was your first time actually getting your passport. So you're not on that level. Okay, so calm your shit down, bitch. Okay, calm your shit down. So they get to the hotel. Oh, and before they get there, talking about, child, I know they didn't they done got the rooms and da-da-da. You motherfucking right, bitch. I wouldn't have got my motherfucking room. But if you bitches wanted to be in on the room getting, you should have got here when the fuck everybody else got here. Who the fuck you think you are? You think a bitch supposed to wait? Well, I'm going to hold off on this room right here because Nene or Phaedra might want it. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? So then when you finally get there, Demetria comes again, to greet you all and to take you all to your rooms or whatever. Nene, you bring your pinhead ass in there, oh, this thing small, ooh, child, oh, honey, it's one thing I know how to do, honey, I know how to make do, basically shading. Okay, well, bitch, since you so motherfucking rich, why you just didn't go down there, pay the motherfucking money to upgrade your damn room, and then you can live like you was a rich bitch for the time that you was in Puerto Rico? But no, see, you didn't do that. My thing is, bitch, y'all some old ungrateful motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that you run across a bitch that can afford to send all y'all motherfuckers on a trip, on an all expense paid trip. Because I'm sure y'all motherfuckers didn't, have to pay. Because if you had to pay, y'all bitches wouldn't even go. Because y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't friends with her like that. So that's how I know y'all motherfuckers ain't spent no damn money. You know what I'm saying? So just sit back, enjoy the ride, and shut what they call the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bitches get on my nerves with that shit. So then, Demetria's getting her hair and makeup done. I don't know why, but whatever, child, it's your party. Do what you want to do. Phaedra and Nene come in there. And Phaedra shading again, child. Talking about, go tell the little dude, talking about, now this you got right. Bitch, you know me? You know me? And if you do know me, what the fuck did I get wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking like you know me. And my work is bullshit, but I did a good job on this. That's how I took it, and that's how he took it too. Child, I seen all of his shoulder work, honey. When he spun that hair around, honey, he was ready to get her ass to business. But you know, he kept his composure or whatever. But Phaedra, you just all out of fucking pocket. I mean, and for a bitch to have so much shit going on, you doing the most with absolutely not a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what your damn problem is with that. So anyway, they meet up for dinner. You know, immediately Demetria addresses Phaedra, and of course, you know, in Southern Belle fashion, she's trying to act like she don't know what the fuck Demetria is talking about. So Demetria started hitting her ass off with, from the time I sensed the first shade to the most recent shade, bitch, was about 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So Phaedra, you know, getting all defensive and shit. You know, I don't even know you. Why would I care? And this and that and the other. You right, Phaedra. You don't know her. So why are you talking so much shit? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I really don't think that it was about Demetria. I think it was about something else. And that bitch just came and just went ham on the person that she thought was the weakest link. She couldn't give it to Portia this time because her and Portia was supposed to be cool. So let me fuck with this bitch over here, being Demetria, you know. And really, to me, she should have been the last bitch that she was trying to throw shade to, because like I said, from what I've seen, Demetria has been nothing but inviting. You know, she's trying to get to know you ladies, you know what I'm saying? But y'all bitches make a bitch don't even want to be fucked up with y'all, because y'all got these old funky ass attitudes. Ain't no bitch ain't got time for that shit, you know what I'm saying? So they going back and forth or whatever. And then Phaedra makes this comment in the midst of their little exchange. She makes a comment of, at least I got a ring. And you say that to say what? You have a ring, but bitch, where's your husband? Oh, what? On his way to where? Get ready to go to what? Prison. Oh, for real? So are you standing by him? What? Wait, huh? No? What happened? You divorced? Oh. So, you know, well, what y'all gonna do with the kids? Oh, wait, hold. What you say? You ain't taking the kids to see him? Oh my God. So, bitch, you said what about your ring? What you said? Oh, okay. I ain't think I heard you say shit about your motherfucking ring. And you know, this is something that a lot of women think. A lot of women think that because they have a ring, that automatically makes them better than, and that automatically makes their relationship better than the bitch that's not married. Bitch, that's not the case. You know, that's not the case. Let me tell you something. Before me and my husband married, we had been together for 12 years. Okay. A lot of people thought that shit was just crazy. However, it was reasoning behind that. For one, we met when we were like 18 and 21. So, of course, ain't nobody think about getting no damn married at no damn 18 and 21. Not even, you know, 21 and 23. You know, shit like that. So, you know, we kind of grew up together. You know, we were friends. We still are friends. Okay? So, we developed a friendship before we developed anything. So I say that to say this: in those 12 years that we were quote unquote girlfriend and boyfriend, we knew people that did not know each other when we first met, but they met, they married, and they also divorced all before we were married. Our relationship was doing fine, you know what I'm saying? And at first I used to feel some type of way about that, because I admit I was ready to be married before he was, you know. However, so, you know, I used to feel some type of way about that. And I'd be like, you know, such, they didn't even know each other before, you know, they didn't even know each other while we were together. And these motherfuckers done got married. And he used to always say, we'll see how long that lasts. And I promise you, every time, I don't know not one that made it. You know what I'm saying? They're already divorced. However, me and my hubby, I still love him. Yes, I do. That's my boo. But anyway, you know, like I said, people need to stop talking about this ring shit, because the motherfucking ring don't mean a goddamn thing. You know, your husband can't even fucking stand you. Okay? Your husband says that you're conniving. You know, your husband says that, you know, you're cold and calculated. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what the fuck you talking to me for about a goddamn ring for, Phaedra? Shut the fuck up. You know, just shut up. Miss me with all that bullshit. You know, because that's what it is. It's bullshit. So then you have Claudia sitting down at the end of the table closer to where Nene is. And apparently, you know, Nene is having little side conversations. I guess her and Portia, you know, they throwing their little shade at each other or whatever the case may be. And which, is it me or did y'all notice that Portia kind of switched out once Nene got there? She kind of, you know, switched out and went over there to Team Nene. I peeped that about Portia. But anyway, Claudia kind of like spoke up on it. She was like, you know, it's really no need for, you know, this shit to be going on like this. You know, we're all adults. So I don't understand why everybody's having their little sidebar conversations and, you know, throwing their shade and doing whatever they're doing. So Nene, oh, so you really do have your own mind. Nene, why the fuck you always think a bitch is a puppet master over somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody is friends with somebody, you can have a group of friends and everybody have their own mind. Within my circle, I would probably say it may be like 6 of us. 6, maybe 7 of us. And all of us are very independent. We all have our own minds. We gonna all do what the fuck we want to do at the end of the day. Okay? Can't now one of us persuade the other one to do not a damn thing that we don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? We can give our opinions, we can give suggestions, but as far as, oh, I don't like her, so girl, you don't need to talk to her because she XYZ, blah blah blah. No. Okay, if my friend don't fuck with you, I ain't trying to bring you in a circle, but that don't mean that me and you can't be friends until you fuck me over, unless you just did some complete foul shit to my homie. You know what I'm saying? If you done did some complete foul shit to my homie, chances are, no, I don't want to be fucked up with you. But, you know, sometimes people just get a bad vibe off of people. Everybody ain't gonna like everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I can't like you because my friend don't want to be fucked up with you until you do some shit directly to me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Nene, you know, miss me with that bullshit. You always want to be the head bitch in charge, and you just can't have it your way all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Claudia was like, well, what the hell does that mean? You know, my own mind. Of course I have my own mind, whatever. So they kind of get into it. And I don't know who brought up the stripping shit or the who's fucking who shit or whatever, but the conversation went there. So Nene, of course, she wants to justify her stripping and all of this shit. But see, Nene, a bitch wouldn't say that shit to you. A bitch wouldn't even bring that shit up because really don't nobody give a fuck. You ain't the only bitch that done stripped. You ain't the first, you ain't gonna be the fucking last. Nobody really gives a fuck. But because you try and act so high and fucking mighty and act like your ass done been on the motherfucking top since day one, that's why a bitch have to bring you back down to where the fuck you started. That's the only reason why a bitch do that shit. Don't nobody do that shit because they really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or because they're so appalled and surprised. Bitch, please no. They do that shit because your ass is always coming for a bitch, trying to make it seem like you're up here and every motherfucking body else is down here. So a bitch have to bring your ass back down to size. You know what I'm saying? So they gets into it about that. And then Nene goes on to talk about, you know, everybody in Los Angeles done had you and this and the other. Nene, how the fuck you know that? Bitch, you was only in Los Angeles for 5 minutes before they kicked your ass out and sent your ass back to where the fuck you belong in country ass Atlanta. Okay? So how the fuck can you speak on who she'd have been bed hopping with? Bitch, were you there? Were you there, or are you going off hearsay? Because it's not hearsay that you were a stripper. That shit is fact. It's not hearsay that your ass was arrested for shoplifting. That shit's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not hearsay that your ass done been evicted a couple of times. That shit is public record, bitch. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But this shit that you talking about, oh, everybody in Hollywood done had you, bitch, that's not even possible. That's not even possible for everybody in Hollywood to have a motherfucker. That's not even possible. So, bitch, you just reaching. You know what I'm saying? You're just reaching. So, of course, you know, you goes on, and like Portia said, Nene has left the building, and in walks Nene. No, it's not even that. Bitch, that is Nene. That is Nene. Okay? That's, you know, I mean, I don't know why y'all be trying to, you know, I don't know what y'all be trying to do. But anyway, Claudia wasn't here for your shit, Nene. Okay? She wasn't here for your shit. You say some shit to her, she had some shit to throw right back at your motherfucking ass, and she was clearly not bothered. However, you were bothered because the first thing you do when a bitch start getting on your ass, you want to shut down and you don't want to talk no more. So here you go. I'm not, you know, this is I'm not giving you anything else. Of course not. Of course not, because you're not running the show. You know, this is not the Nene show. You know what I'm saying? And now you sitting face to face with a bitch that'll come for your ass like you trying to come for them. So now you want to shut the shit down. You know what I'm saying? And then you go on to say that you was stripping to pay your way through college. Bitch, that ain't what you said in your book. You claimed that you was doing it to take care of your son. You ain't said a motherfucking thing about stripping to pay your way through no goddamn college, girl. Shut your ass up with that shit. So Claudia say, oh, so you college. So she was like, yes, I am college educated. That bitch said, was please spell bridemaid. And you know, and I kept wondering, why ain't nobody check this bitch on that bridemaid shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way in the hell I would let my friend go on TV, her own show at that, and be using incorrect grammar or mispronouncing words. I would never let that shit happen. And y'all let this bitch say bridemaid at least how many episodes that shit was? 10, 12, 15 episodes? How many fuck episodes it was? This bitch said bridemaid at least 10 times per fucking episode. Y'all whores ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not Nene's fucking friends. Y'all hoes ain't shit. Because y'all let this damn woman get on TV, and you know Bravo, any chance they get to throw shade at a bitch, they gonna take it. Just like that motherfucking cameraman that ain't shit. They kept putting that damn camera behind the back of Nene's head. They kept showing that damn hair that looked like motherfucking low tide at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you kept putting that camera back there for, Bravo cameraman? It wasn't shit going on back there that you need to keep putting that damn camera on the back of that 8-eyed ass hair back there in the back of Nene's head. You ain't shit, but I'm here for it. I love it. Okay, so, you know, they're going back and forth or whatever with that, and apparently it's gonna roll over into next episode. Then you got Cynthia trying to chime in. Cynthia, don't nobody need your damn help. When you had the opportunity to say some shit to Nene, you clammed up and you want to be her friend and all that shit. So now you got your little cup in your hand. Now you want to say some shit. Claudia don't need your motherfucking help. Claudia do not need your motherfucking help. So the episode, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna complain about it. You know, it did give me a little something. Claudia, I'm glad you stepping your game up, because I was ready to vote your ass off the island. So if you keep this up, you know, I'm pretty much, I'll be here for you. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna be here for you to the point to where I think you need to actually have a peach, but you know, we'll see where it goes. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend. And have a good one. Peace.